I probably can't keep it straight in my mind, so I'm gonna probably go off on all kinds of different stuff right now. It's kind of even hard to remember what I was thinking about, but I'll start out with the star. I'm gonna go outside. It's fun. It was like 3:30 in the morning or something. It's 3:47 right now. Whatever. I woke up at a certain point. Of course, I was disappointed because of expectations, because of depending on other people. But anyway, so the star, it wasn't a star. It's so weird to look up and it's like almost like it takes a flash, like a picture, dude, and then it disappears. That's happened to me like three times, maybe four times. I'm not sure exactly. These little weird things. And then because I look at the stars in the skies a lot, and I see little satellites or whatever, little orbs, whatever, floating. And sometimes I've seen them go in spirals. I've seen a lot of shit. And I'm, maybe smoked a little weed. I'm not really hallucinating. I'm not hallucinating whatsoever. I was thinking of Pocahontas too. They poke me and I haunt you in the Mulan. I'm thinking all the Disney stuff and the Lion King and all the stars and the theosophy and Freemasonry and cream of wheat and holy cows, and the sacrifice and the willing sacrifice. They still want to play that fucking shit. They're still playing. They're trying to see what it's like. I told them earlier in the house. I told Anthony, and they're all in there. Anthony's supposed to give me cigars. He didn't. He forgot. Whatever. I was like, well, that's why I want my Call of Duty money. I want to be able to go where I want to go when I want to go, to go do what I want to do. So it's because then I said, well, because you got to remember, because that was Krista. How long was Krista in the county and she was forgotten about, and then she committed suicide. They said she had cancer and all kinds of crazy shit. I don't trust none of that shit. That goes all the way back to the one girl that she had to get a fucking she got another opinion from another doctor, and the doctor said she didn't have cancer. She was told that she couldn't have children and this, that, or she didn't want to have children. All that stuff of the Maya gaslighting and the true crime and all the computer stuff of Bloomberg or whatever I'm doing right now. So I was thinking of Pocahontas, and that was reminding me of Christina when I was on the streets. We'd hang out, dude, and she liked to smoke meth and fucking. We'd smoke dabs together. She was really cool, dude. One of the girls on the streets. Her boyfriend was Bobby. I see a lot of stuff, and then I see how the sacrifice. They're trying to make some sacrificial system. The sacrifice that you seek is not a sacrifice. It's just murder and plunder. The sacrifice is giving of oneself for the other, for the betterment. That you don't understand what a sacrifice is. The Jews in Israel and their blood sacrifice have no idea. That's me back in the day years ago saying that was before I knew anything about it. They talked about the sprinkling of the blood and shit. Moses would they fucking slaughter the shit and they'd sprinkle the blood on people. That's just to show you how heinous this fucking place can be. And then I see all kinds of other stuff because I've seen multiple forms of multiple different kinds of people experiences and almost had to wear their shoes and then to listen to them. I have trees of knowledge around here like crazy. Every one of these kids here is got all kinds of knowledge and wealth. These the ones that have my name and even the one that doesn't have my name are a fountain of wealth and knowledge, but that doesn't matter to anybody anymore. None of that shit matters. You're too know how to put on your eyeliner, get your lines right, don't make any mistakes. It'll be a mistake, don't make any mistakes about what you're saying or what you're doing. So I was just thinking of Pocahontas at Disney and that fucking thing, dude. It's like with the star thing, it just pops and then you wait for to see if it's going to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Because there's different kind of lights in the sky and they'll flash and there'll be some will be red, some will have some blue or whatever. And then there's some satellites in the sky too that are kind of moving around and shit. I'm not sure exactly what those were because they seem to be almost fixed like stars, something that's orbiting around here. I'm not sure what it is. And then I don't have a telescope. We didn't look at the telescope. I remember back in the day, to look at a telescope looked like a goddamn gyroscope up there or some shit. I remember me and Anthony saw that for the first time. And I've seen it one time on the internet 7 or 8 years ago. I forgot where the fuck I seen so much shit, dude. And to fucking have to do this while those guys are bombing this shit out of the infrastructure in the Middle East, as well, speak from a spot of, I don't want to say it. They got the points of authority. I'm not sure what the fuck that means anymore, dude. Because I was also another thing I was thinking about David Koreshi and those guys, the Branch Davidians. He had 17 wives, dude. And that was Janet Reno. That's fucking Waco, Texas. Didn't Donald Trump start out in Waco, Texas, or some shit? You see what I'm saying? You guys are. It's the Marshall Applewhite, the black Nikes with the white swooshes, the black block, and the comets coming. We got past 3i. Dude, when Vanaya was here, they were trying to do that 3i Atlas fucking thing, dude. They still want to do the tripod thing. They want to have us on all fours, hands and knees. What was that fucking? Where the fucking country was that? Brunei, the Sultan of Brunei, right? He gets up on his big old fucking Thai dude with the fucking diamond studded fucking cowboy hat, dude. And these guys walk to that guy on all fucking fours. You know, that's the 40K warriors of, submission and doggy style, dude. That's fucking wrong to be doing to people in all kinds of ways. That's fucking your little twerking, Erica Kirkin twerking with Nicki Minaj or whatever. And Cardi B got jealous or some shit. That's some weird shit. And well, that's Thelema, dude. That's Thelema, and they hate Jesus, right? And so, what is the turning point? That's them. They're claiming onto Jesus. Everybody wants Jesus. That's center point. That fucking remember the center point Gnostics that are doing that Cairo shit, right? The Cairo, the PX thing, and that flood, and then all those, that was the Guadalupe River. We were doing that stuff. It's Jesus. It's Gnosticism. It's the archons. It's Noria, and the ark, and the argument, saying, "Man, you're just not going to leave me behind," kind of stuff. Sophia, salt, salt talks, and salt of the earth. And if a salt loses its savor, it'd be better, trodden underfoot kind of shit. Besides all the different gangs, so many of them. I know too many of them. I don't even want to say any of their fucking names. They drive me fucking nuts because that's not me, dude. Um, this mafia of it's like in Gladio, the book Gladio. And there's this guy Jelly. He's P2. He's part of Propaganda Due, and they're running the Vatican. They're running the banking system, which that kind of has changed with Robert, whatever his name is, of Leo the 14th. We might be going to Pius the 13th for the 1413 thing. They got the 14 thing of Leo Taxel, and that's the Freemasons, and they talk shit about the Masons, the Rosicrucians, the whatevers. It's always the deception. Um, I'm just kind of, I call this freestyle. And like I told you in the beginning when I started the video, I don't know exactly where the fuck it's gonna go, but I'm gonna talk about it. And that's all the art because we was doing Leo Taxel, we did Leo the 13th, and he was Saint Michael the Archangel. He gave us that prayer. It's been like 100 years. We've been doing the Fatima thing in 1917. I didn't know all the other stuff, dude, of all your stuff that you have for your 11/11. And what is 11/11 was fucking some kind of day. Oh God, there's so many different things of the wars, and then you memorialize, and like I say, it's all the graves. This place is covered in blood. The whole place is covered in blood. As how many people are in Iran? How many people were executed because of a protest? Who we don't know for sure. We know the whole place is blowing up, and then that's what I'm saying. Uh, when we're doing Disney and Pocahontas and NASA and obelisks and erections, well, back in the day they didn't look at it as a penis, the erection things, the language, the large language models, and mini Max coming out of China. Oh, whatever that means, and then well, that's kind of, and now we have theirs, they have ours. The technology and the information, do you get what I'm saying? Is kind of it's it's coming. Well, they've been talking about it for months and for years as the different forms. It's like it looks like the Atari symbol. I think I'm not even sure what Atari looks like. We go like it goes and it piles up into like a tree. It has all these roots and all this information of everywhere is now coming synthesized into that. It's like Tron, dude. It's like that monolithic fucking energy. It's that tree of knowledge, and everybody's getting a piece of it right now. And all those AIs. It's all the information, all the stuff coming, and it has its hallucinations. That's shallow hal. When you're doing your hallucinations, and that's your. I used to call them Jehovah's Witnesses, patty cake Masons, because they just kind of like do the same shit over and over. Repeat, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Get your lines right. Memorize your shit. Uh, Brainwash yourself. Fucking control yourself. That's what I'm saying. This whole fucking thing, dude. And I still don't know what's up with that fucking. It seems like when I go out there with that star, it's like bam, and then it goes away. I want to see. I always look and I look to see if there's going to go anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's not traveling or anything. It just flashes and turns off. That shit trips me out, dude. Because I've seen a lot of shit out there, man. Because I study the stars. I love it, dude. I like to watch all that kind of stuff, and that was the whole thing of the obelisk and the work for aligning the stars at night and telling time during the day. That's cool shit. And then they turned it into something else, and Osiris and the penis and all that shit. Temple is set, kind of crazy green guy. He's a green guy, of course, and that's the copper. That's those copper roofs all over the fucking place. And the Radia, Tartaria, you guys got to get the fuck out of that because that's Tartarus. I don't want to be a Tartarus and that fucking Mongol fucking whatever. See, they sell so much shit. And that was fucking Benjamin Netanyahu. I heard you say that, motherfucker. You said that Genghis Khan was cooler than Jesus. Dude, man, remember Turkey? Do you remember the crane that hit the fucking Kaaba? Do you see what I'm saying? And just built shit falls down, dude. And then hurricanes and shit. You're gonna mean to tell me that the Mongol army is cooler than that guy with the blink of his eye can wipe out a coastline, dude? Like Poseidon, Benjamin Netanyahu. See, that's what I'm saying. When you're doing your Talmud and shit, dude, you don't know. That's why Benjamin Netanyahu, they kind of do as I say, not you. You're kind of like a dum dum. You're kind of an idiot. And that fucking Mishnah Gomorrah and all that other shit. And Ziontology and Scientology. People are fucking, you're discredited. So fuck that shit. Quit talking shit about Jesus. Like he's not whatever he is to a lot of people. And you're not going to turning point him with Thelema. That's what they did already. That's Erica Kirk. That's Charlie Kirk. That's Candace Owens. That's Kanye West. They have all infiltrated the true teachings of the mystical body, which when you speak of the mystical body, we're all a part of it. Some of us are procreative, um, imaginal cells, and some of us are suicidal. This place is a very suicidal, kind of cancerous, virus, parasitic system that, because in symbiosity and to work symbiotically compared to fucking cancerous devouring, there's a certain thing it has to devour and consume rather than exist and be part of the economy of this place. It's in the fucking, you guys know this Bruce Lipton thing on the fucking economy of a butterfly. You guys know all these fucking things just like I do. So that's what I'm saying. So when you start talking about all this Pocahontas shit or Mulan or Lion King or As Above, So Below, and the wars in heaven are the wars here. Because where is the kingdom of heaven? We all know the fucking story. So that's what I'm doing right now. So the sacrifice and the fucking what I see what has happened here. I want my fucking money, dude. And then I can do what the fuck I want. These kids don't have to worry. I don't want to fucking cast these kids down for what the fuck somebody else pre-wrote before us. That goes all the way back to the Galvins, my mom, Dale O'Dell, Tahunga, McDonald's, and Terry Mc. Yeah, that's what it says. They told me to go after the billionaires. I do it all the time. Nero, I get these motherfuckers lining them up. Fucking, it's like a shooting gallery. It's not what I want to do, dude. That shit is old. That's fucking. That system is just not. Well, it's not. It's self-destructive, man. I don't like it. It's not me. That you guys are trying to force onto me, and you have my whole life a system that doesn't work except for the minor few, like Donald Trump being a fucking archon, some kind of crazy Gnostic, stupid Thelema shit, dude. Whatever it might be, what's that dude Valerium or whatever the fuck is talking about uh Indian Zionism. They all know who the fuck and what the fuck. So do you. And you got the little tattoo and shit, motherfucker. And he said he got. See, I say I'm a rose colored 13. He says he got a fucking little fucking peel and stick tattoo for $13 because it was on sale. I don't want to fucking hurt these people. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want you to be branded. I don't like none of this shit. I got 15 minutes on this motherfucker, so I'm gonna end it now.